Hello guys. Okay. Right, I'm going to go in with the Skin Glow Eye Serum. Just normal skincare as usual. Okay, that's on. Then the Nivea Q10. So that's done. Then we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. Hi Rain. And we'll put some on the forehead. I don't normally put it up here, but on this occasion we will. It's from the UK. Where are you from? Hi Ava. Hi Sophia. Thank you Ava, that's very sweet. Watching from the UAE. Okay, welcome. Right, and then I'm going to go in with some colour corrector for under the eyes. Hi boy. Watching from India, welcome. Watching from America. Welcome Ava. Whereabouts in America are you based? The only place I've ever been in America is New York. I went for a friend's wedding. She actually got married in Central Park. It was nice. Oh, Scotland. That's a bit closer to home. Hi, Zoe. Oh, you're from Nevada. Nice. Okay, so that's that on. Then what I like to do, normally I would, well not normally, but I have been going in with the Encore Beauty Flawless Glow. It's a dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Glow. Normally I would go in with that. That's new to my Shop My Stash, but I want to go in with this. This is part of projectpan. So the New Look Glow highlighter stick. So I'm going to be using that just to give me luminosity before I put foundation on. Hi Tassos. So just like that. Yeah, I don't want to put it anywhere else, I don't think. And then blend it out with your hands. Do you have any tips on 8th grade tips? What do you mean for makeup? Do you really need makeup when you're in the 8th grade? How old are you? My niece is 15. And I'm just trying to think what she was. She'll be coming up for year 11 in the UK. I can never get the difference between the grades in America and, I don't know, we wouldn't call them grades in the UK, we just call them kind of years. And it goes from, in high school, it goes from year 7 to year 11. No, not on makeup, just for school. Oh, what you mean, navigating it and things like that. I don't really, it's been such a long time since I was at school. I don't really have any huge tips on that. Get your head down and do your schoolwork. That's the tips. Do well at school. I'm just trying to think for foundation. What do I want to wear? I think this one. Not used it in a couple of days now. The Misha BB Cream EX number 21. Royalty. Hi Andy, my lovely. Hi Dinah, how are you? Right, I'm gonna put some of this on the sponge. It's Face Facts Vitamin C. And then get some of this foundation on. My throat feels really raw today, so it might cut in and out. Start off here. I'm just going to turn this down. Does it get better as the day progresses? Well, I take a tablet in the morning before breakfast, about an hour before breakfast. They're saying it's reflux. I'm not saying I don't have reflux. I'm sure I do. They've seen it on x-rays, like they've seen the residue. I'm saying it's not all down to reflux. And even that they've said that. But the hopping between throat exercises and me taking the tablet, it's just going to kind of go away by itself. It's not going to go away by itself. I've been dealing with this since September of last year, nearly a whole entire year. I'm waiting for an appointment. Well, I've got an appointment with a speech and language therapist. That's on the 8th of August. And it's a telephone consultation. She hasn't even sent me the exercises over. You know, she tells me to do exercises. Luckily, I remember the ones that she does, that she taught me. But yeah, that's the second time she's done this. She's very unprofessional. So I don't know how long they're going to keep me waiting and then do something about it. All I know is they can't make me wait and be in pain like this. It's like I take tablets. I take 4 in the morning, 4 in the evening, and I used to be able to take 4 at once with water, and now I can't because they get stuck. So I take 2 at once. It's no big deal. But I mean, it's the same with food. I have to cut things up. Like my Sunday dinner, I have to cut things up. I'm having now pasta carbonara instead of roast potatoes. And I mean, mash would be okay, but yeah, I'm having carbonara with my chicken rather than, a full on Sunday dinner, which is also fine, but I'm having to change my lifestyle. But sometimes the throat's not too bad. But then other times, like I'll go to my mum's, have a drink. It gets lazy, is what I'm trying to say. It gets lazy, and I'll have to drink out of a straw like a 5-year-old. Hi, MG. You've made your nails a nice colour. Thank you. I mean, they're chipped. They need doing again, Dinah. Hi, Georgia. I'm so sorry I've not been on your lives that much. I'm upset. I'm so upset. My best friend has been in hospital. Don't worry about not being here. You come when you can. I've always said these lives aren't for people to be here every day. If you want to be here every day, then that's great. But if you can't make it, that's you know, that's life, isn't it? Right, I'm just going in now with my concealer. It's a Glossier Stretch Concealer, and it's the one that's in Project Pan. It's a really nice serum-based concealer. It's expensive though. I paid a lot of money for that. It's my oldest concealer, so I'm trying to finish it up. Right. Let's do the brows. Hi, Sarah. Okay, NYX the transparent, the brow glow. Let's get some of this on. Right. And then we'll put some number 7 translucent perfect light powder on. And get this puff, the H&B one. Tap that off, and then just make sure you get as much creases out of your eyes as you can. I mean, not going to get them all out, but look at that compared to that. It's like some kind of miracle powder, isn't it? I've had this years and I've never noticed that before. That's because I've been putting it on with a brush. I need to try my other powders that I've got like this. We'll put some on the eyes. I probably would buy this again, but not now because I've got quite a lot of powders. Okay, contour. Right, so NYX Wonder Stick, highlight and contour stick. I don't know why they call it a highlight because it's not. Sorry about my stomach. It's like, feed me. Hi, Palettes, Perfume and Panning. Who's in the live? Is it Tracy or Phoebe or both? Sorry, I always have to ask. Just so I can say hello. Tracy, hello Tracy. How are you doing? Right, so that's the contour on. So now we need to go in with bronzer. And I'm just using this month, the Hourglass. And the bronzer is actually called Glistening Bronze Light. We're making quite a dent. I mean, I don't think you can see it, but I can see that we're making quite a dent. It's kind of more like the blushes are more raised, whereas the bronzer isn't, you know, so you can tell that's being used. Doesn't the clicking bracelet annoy you? No. Is it annoying you, Tassos? Bit of ASMR. I like the noise. It's not too bad. At least I'm not whispering. Me too, but it's next to her ear. Oh, no. I'm used to it. Now I'm conscious of it. Thanks, Tassos. There we go. That's nice. I use different blush today, so I'm not using that palette for blush. Which powder would you think is the best? Could you give some recommendations? What, face powder or like powders in blushes, highlighters, bronzers? Hi Shannon. Meow edits, can you do clown makeup? I'm not even going to attempt to do clown makeup. Have a lesion and need it removed and biopsied. Being quite worried. No. What are they saying, the doctors, about that? No, I'm not going to say that, Ladu. There's a possibility that the universe sent me on your path to annoy you in every way possible. You're not annoying. You are not annoying, so don't worry about that. Right, I'm going to go on with some Mega Glow Hello Halo. This one is in the shade Halo Goodbye. Waiting. I'm sorry, Tracy. I've had health issues as well since last September. They're doing like all the tests and they think they've got to the bottom of it, but trust me, they haven't. You know your own body, right? I'm going to put this Dior Rosewood on since I've got it and it's so expensive. Just up here. Right, so we're going to do that first. So don't just want it to lie on the skin. And just tap, tap, tap. Oh, Jack, hello again, and thank you. Looking absolutely fabulous. Right, I don't think I can heart these things, which is so annoying. Oh, yes, I've done it. I like it as well. I wish I could pin that. No, wait. No, it's not letting me. But I've hearted it and liked it. I very much appreciate it. Means a lot. I'm not worried for me, but my girls. Yeah, of course you are. So you haven't got an appointment through yet? They thought I had throat cancer a while back. I was so worried. I look after my mum, don't I? So I was worried about that. That blush is gorgeous and it glides, Sarah. It glides. I wouldn't encourage you to go out and buy it. If you're going to buy one, wait for sale. Rosewood's nice, but also Charlotte Tilbury. What's it called? Rosy Glow. I've only used it once though, so I can't really compare it. I might keep the Dior one in for a second round, and I've got two more cream blushes here. When we do the Shop My Stash, put those two back and just pull out the Charlotte Tilbury one and compare them against each other, and then I can give you my true opinions. The thing with cancer is that you don't feel pain, in many cases at least. They find it by accident. My dad was in a lot of pain with his cancer. It's like, normally with cancer, you can live up to like 2 years with it, sometimes longer. Sometimes you go into remission, don't you? And eventually you are going to be in pain with it, and that's why they give morphine and things like that. Hi, Patrick. But I see, yeah, I see what you mean. Like, there's cervical cancer in my family, and they find that by accident. So yeah, I'm just crossing my fingers for you, Tracy. I hope everything turns out okay. Sucks, doesn't it, that? these things happen. I want a fluffy blush for my... Yeah, this will do. Right, what we're doing, I'm going to do the tight one. Shall we mix the blushes? Because I think I've used them individually. I like to use a brush like this. It spaces the blush out and stops it from being wham bam in your face. And then I just go in with a brush like this. So can you see how glowy it is? I mean, what I, like when I was going through all my health problems and before I had cancer, what I did is what I like to do. I did things with my mum. I came on here and it took my mind off it. So what I would say is, for health issues, do things that you like. Spend time with your girls, Tracy. Go out to restaurants. Go out for coffee and cake. Right, highlighter. So I'm going to use the tight one that's in that palette, but before I do that, I'm going to go in with the highlighter in Lunch Money. I keep thinking about like Dawn cup that I missed out on when I went to see Chicago, and also the Chicago tote bag, but it would have cost me too much money. The t-shirt was £28. My mum said, you should have let me know. I'm like, no mum, maybe next time. I was looking at, like, so one of my subscribers said that they're going to watch Mary Poppins, and I was looking at the tour dates. They're in Liverpool next year, which isn't 100 miles away from me, but I don't know Liverpool. Part of me's thinking, oh, I really want to go and see them. Maybe that's why. I don't know what's happening, Dinah. Can you not hear me? Right, I'm going to go on with the Dalba First Spray Serum, Hydrated and Radiant Skin. It's okay now. I had my data on again. I need to make sure that my data's off in future. Either I use my data or I use my Wi-Fi. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, if it does it again, thank you, Dinah, for actually telling me. I was like, what's going on? Where's everyone gone? Surely I can't have said anything that insulting that people don't want to be in my life. Anyway, I still haven't found though, guys, my eyeshadow base, so I'm going to have to use concealer again. You were lost. I think I was still here. I was here. I could see myself in the camera. I don't know what happened there. So when people watch it back, they'll say something as well. But yeah, I'm glad you mentioned it. I would have just been talking to myself. No one would have been in the live. But yeah, that tends to happen when I've got my data on. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner though. I mean, we're 33 minutes in. It tends to happen when I've got my data on and my Wi-Fi. I think they're trying to compete with one another. I apologise. Gonna go in with the Revolution palette as always. Which is a mess. So this one down here. And I take this all the way up to the brow. So this is the last look today, I feel like. Might be wrong, but the last look with the Natasha Denona palette. And then I want to bring out my projectpan palette, because that's due to be updated. It's a beautiful palette, this should be permanent, which it isn't, so it looks like that. And as I said in yesterday's video, we're going to go in with the mint greens, so I'm going to start off with Brisk, this one here. Am I packing it on? What am I doing with it? Yeah, let's pack it on to the lid and up to the crease. Do I have that kind of a brush that I can do that with? I don't know. Oh wait, yeah. The internet's a fickle place, isn't it? One minute it works, the next it doesn't. Right, so that's that. Oh, look at that green. Well, mint green. Eden, just in time for eyeshadow. How are you doing? Have you got that Beauty Bay ordering yet? My favourite part, not yet, but may arrive today as it's in New Zealand. Wow. You're going to be obsessed. Yeah, my favourite part to do as well. Like, when I see people, sorry, my voice is really going. When I see people do makeup but without eyeshadow, I'm like, no, where's the eyeshadow? But it's each to their own, isn't it, really? I mean, I couldn't go out without eyeshadow if I've made the effort to do my face. I couldn't go out without eyeshadow. I would at least put a little, I've got these cream pots. I've got a Charlotte Tilbury one, then they're called Eyes to Mesmerise. I'd at least put some of that on and maybe a bit of bronzer in the crease. Just make an effort and put obviously mascara on. Okay, so that's that. Eyeshadow completes the look, in my opinion. Of course it does. It's like, eyeshadow? You're not doing eyeshadow today? Where is it? Right. I don't know how this is going to go, but let's do Bubble in the outer corner. It might not look great, but we're going over that anyway with with shimmer. I understand though, like in the summer months when it's really hot in places, why people don't do it. Yeah, I'm not even seeing this colour. I didn't think I would. I mean, yeah, you can see the difference, can't you? Because I'm packing it on. I just want to go on with as many shades from this palette, then I can see I've say I've used most of them. I don't think all of them because I'm not doing another look, but I've definitely used most. I will have used most of it by the time I've done this look, and it's just going to be another look where I'm kind of winging it. I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah, you can definitely see that light blue. Right. Let's go on with this Palmograph Labs Intensify Eyes Artistry Wand. Because I can't find my glitter glue. I don't know why I'm losing everything. When I unpack a makeup bag for the Shop My Stash, I'll probably find everything that I need. You're going for the C. I do like the C Diner. That's not what I was going for. Like I said, I wasn't going for any particular look. All I knew is I want to do a mint green look today. Do I have like a mint green eyeliner? I'm sure I do. Right, let's not even go in with a mint green eyeliner. Let's go in with this one from Urban Decay. This one's called Deep End. I like these eyeliners. I'd definitely buy more. I mean, I didn't buy these. I got these from a friend. I've got about 3 different ones. And they came unused. And it's like, you haven't even used it, why not? And she's like, I don't like eyeliner. I'm like, well, why did you buy it? I mean, I'm not going to turn my nose up at them. Blue wears what reminds me of. I love your eyeliner colours. Yeah, me too. Like, what have I got here by Urban Decay at the moment? That's not Urban Decay. Neither is that. I'm just going to show you what I've been using this month. Gosh, I've been using quite a lot. I've been going eyeliner mad. So, Made by Mitchell or Smudge No Budge in La La Land. In Pink Drink. Then we've got 2 here that are NYX. So we've got Esmeralda. And I love this one. It's something bronze. I think my friend may have given me this as well because I don't think I went out and bought it. Golden bronze. And then we've got 2 Urban Decay ones. Deep End, which I've just used. And Vice, which I also love. Right. It's screaming Ariel. Anyone else? Ariel. Yes, I agree. Right, I think I'm going to go in with Mint Frost on the outer corner because I really want to use all these minty shades that I can. Then at least I can say, oh, I used them. So here. Right, so there. I need to leave quite a bit of room because I've got different... What I said yesterday, didn't I? I want to go in with Mint Frost. I want to go in with Adriatic. And then I want to go in with Limoncello as well, because I haven't used those shades. So let me just do Mint Frost on the other side. Now, I don't know if Mint Frost felt like this when I got it, but it feels, I wouldn't say chalky, but quite powdery, which is not Natasha Denona's formula. It could be just that the palette's getting old. It might be that. Right, so I'm going to go into Adriatic, see what that feels like. That feels the same. I think it's the pastels. So we'll get a bit... Ooh, starting to look nice now, guys. I want to leave this gap here for that yellow. I won't be happy when I have to throw this palette out due to age. Do you know what I'll do if I have to throw this palette out? I will throw the eyeshadows out because it's magnetic and I can build my own palette with this as long as I'm using MIDI eyeshadows. That palette will not be going anywhere. The eyeshadows will. So Limoncello now. Here. Right, so let me talk about the eyeshadows. And I'll obviously say probably the same thing when I'm doing my ranking. I like it, but there's just no sparkle. They all they're like satins. And I don't know why that is. I don't know, because Natasha Denona's formula is shimmery. Some more than others. But I do have a palette that would look really, really good with that. It's a Clarity Cosmetics one, and it's called So Amazing. So maybe next time I bring this out, I'll bring that out. Assume you got the C on your nails too. Right, I'm going to go on with Illusion. Try and get a bit more pan in that. Oh, darn it. This one's quite powdery too. I wish there was a bit of oomph about it. That's what I've been noticing the last few times that I've used it. But you can make some great looks. Right, do I have a liner brush here? I'm sure I do, but where have I put it? This one here. What do I want to do for liner? Do I even know? Oh, I wanted to use that today as well. Maybe we can go in where I place that Illusion shade in the inner corner, because this has got a nice blue shift in it. Try this. Feel like a mermaid. So Ariel isn't far off, is she? Or Ariel? I say Ariel. Right. Now I've lost a darn brush. Oh, Andrea. Oh dear, well, we're nearly finished. This is not a good live though, is it, tonight? 17 Bigger Better Lash. Can you see me now? I don't know what's going on with my broadband. My sister rang me before. She's not left me a message though on Messenger, so after this I'll have to give her a call, see if everything's okay. Then we're just going to do some lip oil or a lip gloss, because I need to eat something. Oh crap. Let's just do this Cliniqure one, I like it. So which is this? So I've got two of these. I've got a lip oil and a lip gloss. This is the lip oil. So Cliniqure Milano Dreamphoria 02. They brought this collection out for spring. Look, it goes with my eye look. I don't think you can see them on camera, but it's got glitter in it. So hydrating. I wouldn't recommend you go out and buy these. They're too expensive. I mean, it's got lovely gold shimmers in it. I think they're between £16 and £18 per like lip oil. Like they do lip oils now, and they do, like this is the spring one that came out as well, which I really, really like. It looks a little bit like my Fenty one. I mean, it is cheaper than Fenty, but can you see? They look very, very similar. This is more pigmented though. So yeah, I mean, Clinique's expensive anyway. For drugstore, I would say it's very expensive. But I really do like these. They're my favourite high-end drugstore lip products. It's very pretty. I've never tried an oil. I would recommend lip oils, especially for this time of year. I think they're really, really great to use. They're very hydrating. I do like those Glow Reviver lip oils from, I don't think I've got them with me. They're from e.l.f., aren't they? I can't see it. And I twisted my head and it hurt my neck. So, but you know the ones I mean. I was just going to show it to you, but If you typed in Glow Reviver lip oil, I've got the one in Strawberry Shortcake. I really do like them more than the ones that come like this, in packaging like this. Now this from MCore Beauty, I don't like as much because it's not as hydrating, so I wouldn't repurchase that. Not that I purchased it to begin with. My friend Lisa sent it to me. But anyway, guys, this is the look. You'll look at that there. Thank you for joining me. It means a lot, and I'll see you in the next live. Bye, guys.